Advice for your
I don't
friends.
think I was like boy crazy or anything. I think I was like boys are alternating between boys are stupid and I want love. So
you want to talk about core memories? I do have a memory of you with New Type magazine.
New Type.
Yeah, the anime magazine, New Type magazine.
Yeah.
New Type magazine and with
Y'all
In
were
America
flipping through
magazine
it,
is
and
great.
you stopped because there was a picture of Yusuke Urameshi in his demon form, and you were like,
We didn't have big box set DVDs, but I paid $30 for 2 episodes of anime, and we liked it.
In 1969, the first man stepped on the moon.
Yes, that song, which I hate.
fake fan alert.
In Japan, it aired in 1992.
The biggest action show in 25 years.
Pitch to bring Sailor Moon to North America.
Known as Saban Moon.
Before I learned about Beautiful Joe and Henshin Agoto, baby.
No.
But I don't understand one thing.
The panty shot.
If you keep your grades on the sticks, can you beautiful?
I like them thick, says Mitoki. Shut the fuck up, she gets the holy grail. Okay, guys. What? You poor editor.
Hi everyone, welcome to Pretty Guardian Podcast. Episode 12. We're going through Sailor Moon episode by episode. We're on season 1, episode 12. The episode is called I Want a Boyfriend. The luxury cruise ship is a trap. Or in English, it's called Cruise Blues.
I mean, it's more tacky, but it's less spoilery.
Yeah. So I am Kelly.
I'm Harrison.
I'm Michael.
And we have
Amanda
back with us for this episode. So it's very exciting.
You can watch along with us on Hulu, or if you have the DVDs, watch along with the DVDs.
Yes, we're watching the Viz dub, but subtitles is good too. I love the Japanese version too. It's fantastic. So,
But this one is one I definitely remember a lot of. So
yeah, this one is another one that I had on the VHS tapes that I owned. The '90s, the deep dubbed anime. I was on a VHS tape. I had 6 VHS tapes, and each had 2 episodes each, and this is one of the episodes that was on there. So I remember this episode too.
Now, I imagine for this, I'm not going to have to pull out my banned episode bingo card.
Nope, not banned.
Which is the why was it banned. But I am going to do the, alright, so are we going to do, like, we're staring at hunky, like, NPC, like, side characters, like, one-offs, tuxedo mask, or, you know, Mitoki and Mamoru get on a cruise for some reason. Like, Mitoki's taking
they are friends, so.
They are? Did we not know that yet?
I don't know if they really show that in the anime, but in the manga,
Really?
yeah, they're
God.
like friends, yeah.
Because in the manga, live action, and Crystal, they're like best friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
They're
weird.
really close. And it's really funny because Usagi's like distressed because Mitoki's so nice and Mamoru's such a jerk. And Mitoki's like, no, he's not a jerk.
Oh.
It's a little abrasive, but...
Yeah. I remember, it's like somewhere in my lizard brain, I've seen them on screen together.
Yeah.
Like Mamoru and Mitoki.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure things will change once I start watching the episode, but honestly, I don't remember what this episde was really about.
Or maybe...
Oh,
or was it-
okay.
no,
So I know I
That was
watched
me
it.
for the episode, was it 9? The Clocks?
Mhm.
I
Okay.
had no memory of that episode.
Maybe in my lizard brain.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I would have watched
Andrew.
it. I mean,
I'm
we've
sure
watched
you've
it.
seen it, yeah.
Yeah, so
probably.
once we get to watching it, I'm sure I'll
You'll be
remember.
like,
But I was like, cool,
"Oh,
great.
this
I wish I had a
episode."
boyfriend. I wish I had a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I feel the energy.
Yeah.
Being single sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like...
Except you, dear listener.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like so will it be a known male character? We're going to have some new ones, just some
Probably a little
one-offs?
bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is Ami gonna be just dead, or is she gonna have is her heart gonna grow 3 sizes today?
Well, it's not the fact that her heart's like
She's
strong. She is
studious.
introverted.
Yes.
She's very introverted and single-minded,
Practical.
steady.
It's
It's
not
so believe me, she has a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, of course.
it's not an
Don't
interest
you worry.
right now.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Ami is actually one of the favorites in Japan because of all the studying and all that.
Oh my
She's
God.
actually a fan favorite in Japan. Ami is.
Yeah.
I will say, you know, in anime it's easy to like this or that, but in reality, a level-headed human being is just so refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not level-headed.
I'm talking about people I've dated.
You're saying if you met Nami, you'd be like,
sense-
yes,
I
please.
sense some baggage, some emotional baggage with
Well,
this.
I have much baggage for many things.
Oh, I have a lot of baggage.
Story time for another podcast.
Yeah, that's another
Let's
podcast.
not dick measure our pain.
Yeah, right. So.
But I am thinking about like for example, I watched some feel-good trash like 1 or 2 years ago. It was an anime called Surazure Children, where they all pair up and everyone. It's basically just watch this ship and enjoy. We're gonna just feed it, you garbage pig.
Yeah, it's like the lobster, but anime.
And there's this one couple. I assume everyone looking at them as a normal viewer is like, "Oh, so sweet. She gets so jealous." In reality, I'm sure this is like the clingiest, batshit insane girl.
Oh yeah. That's what boggles my mind about anime fanboys and girls. It's like, I would love a tsundere girlfriend. It's like, no.
No, I'd like someone who could just tell me what they're thinking, please.
And I've actually had a very, very similar moment watching, like, you know, my old, you know, favorite movies back when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I actually found a DVD of Thumbelina, like, on steep discount.
Yeah.
And I remember getting so excited and baking a pan of brownies. Like, I was going to gorge myself on brownies and watch this movie and enjoy it and savor it you know, as an adult like I did as a child. And the night was me screaming at the TV going, "No, you stupid bitch!"
That's not her fault. That is Giacomo's fault.
That's totally
fucking
Giacomo's
bird.
That is
That
Giacomo's
bird.
fault.
So many
But
problems could be
also,
solved if he just
Churro
flew her
Frog-
up and took her home. But no, he's a dumb bird.
Also, Churro Frog's boobs are out of control.
I know.
Ridiculous.
I know.
And then the seasons change in that movie are just whatever the king wants them to change. Like, oh, look at that. Time to change it to fall.
Welcome to Tiny Cast, where we talk about Thumbelina.
But yeah, no, like, but I
We have lots
totally
of thoughts
feel
about
you.
Thumbelina, clearly.
Yes. So yeah, the whole like you don't mean to project onto you know whatever you're watching, but sometimes you just can't help it because you're like, this is toxic.
And some things are handled well and timeless, and some things aren't. You can watch like The Wizard of Oz or Snow White, and it'll hold up fine because
This
it's the
is
right
a
level.
fairy tale.
It's the right level of it.
Yeah.
Whereas you can almost watch something like even certain modern Disney films, or like you said, Thumbelina and stuff, and you're just like, ooh.
Yeah. So
Or,
of course, that's
It's
all
like watching
typecast.
Usagi and Mamoru and stuff, the bickering couple. It's cute on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, you can't be the type of person that just watches something like entirely practical. Like, this doesn't make any. No, in the real world.
I need to talk to a manager. No, this is unrealistic.
This is not how. This movie about the space princess that throws tiaras is unrealistic.
Gosh.
I don't like how they talk to each other. Lady,
I need you to write for my expectations.
like, listen, if you want expectations like that, read some annoying webcomic.
Yeah.
It's what I do and I complain about.
But yeah, no, I am looking forward to this episode.
Yeah, it'll be fun and schmaltzy, and I think that's what 90 Sailor Moon can offer you. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah,
That's
for sure.
pretty much it. Yeah.
It's just some fun schmaltz, and it brings you back. It's like, oh, boys, and it's just kind of, and I can't relate to that at all. I've been a straight male all my life, but I still enjoy it, and the
Fandom,
characters still come out like schmaltzy and lovable and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need some cheesy shoujo to just munch on.
Oh, yeah.
Sit down in your sweatpants, get a bag of nachos, and just be like, what's Suzuka up to today?
Queso cheese.
Go slog through Clan Ad and get to the good part.
Oh, God.
Gosh.
No, can we? Some days you need to sit down and watch Oron.
I love Oron.
Actually, I have not watched it.
You ever watched Oron
Pretty
High
good.
School?
Yeah.
I own
Oh
it.
boy, at the time!
I own it. No,
You gotta
I
go.
own it. I can give it to you to watch. It's fantastic.
It's good.
And I wish you guys could see. There's a wall, and probably like
Yeah.
you guys don't understand.
It's so good.
They have everything.
That's true.
Okay.
Y'all really do.
But let's move on.
Yeah,
Let's
anyways.
find out how our girls react to some schmaltzy, light-hearted filler
Cruise
episode.
ship.
Yeah, I mean, you're here, so I have nothing to fear. This cruise is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cruise blues.
Yep. All right.
All right, team. Let's get to the episode.
Pre-Guardian, make up.
It's kind of growing on me.
No, I kind of like it. It's kind of nice.
We're back from the episode.
Yeah. We are back.
We're back from the cruise.
The cruise ship.
You guys enjoyed yourself? Get some food?
I don't know. I was expecting any romance at all. We didn't get any.
No.
Neither the girls did not.
Tuxedo Mask wasn't even in that episode at
No,
all.
you'd think he'd be on the dreamboat.
Yep.
Must have missed
Nothing.
this one. He must have been cleaning the arcade and/or doing whatever his mom Roo does. I don't know.
And I actually. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, we did get a shot of some actually. I like it when shows bother to draw faces and features for their side characters and their background characters. So we
had the return of the lady from the jewelry store.
Yeah, I'd have to do a side by side to be sure.
That has to be her.
Yeah,
They look like her.
it's pretty much the stock.
Stock, like a
stock background
plump,
character.
Yeah.
plump, bejeweled woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's having a romantic cruise for her and her tiny husband.
Yeah.
Tiny husband. I got a shot of that, like the boy in like the suit pants and stuff, and like the girl in the green dress.
Yeah.
That was about it, honestly, as far as the couples. It was just like all stock standstill characters. I
mean, that photographer and the captain seemed to have something going together.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I just thought we'd have like a one-off, like one of the girls is chasing someone and the other tells them it's a trap.
Yeah.
That or like they meet a bohunk and the bad guys keep getting in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm Bradley, and she's like, I have a crush on Bradley, but Bradley's like interested in
the other
Mercury because she's cute.
Yeah.
And Mercury's like, I read books. Please don't talk to me.
Please don't.
I did actually remember more of the episode than I thought I would. Like the fortune,
The
spin box. I vividly remember that. So.
But hey, let's get in order.
Jump into it. All right, so starts off Jedi's watching Sailor Moon through a little crystal ball thing, and he's just mad.
His crystal ball.
Yeah.
We did not do the crystal ball challenge.
Yeah, maybe his portal, maybe his whatever.
Whatever. He's viewing portal or whatever. He's watching her through.
His recap from having his butt kicked.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The viewing globe.
And then this Yoma named Thetis.
Yes.
We're gonna go with Thetis.
We're gonna go with Thetis.
Yeah,
Thetis Lapidus.
So she seems very eager to help Jedi's plan.
Yes, she's vocal about it. She wants Jada to look at her.
She wants him.
Oh yeah. She wants to be noticed by Senpai.
Yeah. There was
she wants him.
One-sided romantic, like.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, okay, sure.
Sure, whatever.
So she plans Operation Romantic Cruise.
Did we say if Jedi in this dub is Johnny Young Bosch?
No, Jedi is Jedi's some Top Habercorn.
Yeah.
Who did we say was Johnny Young Bosch?
Johnny Young Bosch.
Something we watched.
Johnny Young Bosch was the mysterious voice talking to Luna through the computer.
Okay, that's right. Because mistakenly I was like, oh, it's Nero.
I think you know who it is, though.
Yeah.
You know more than you think.
The voice or the actor?
The voice.
Who he
I think
is.
you know who Johnny Young Bosch is through the computer.
Oh, okay.
Do you have an idea? Who she might be talking to through the computer?
I have some
You've been
guesses, but
You've been reading a certain comic.
I
lately.
probably.
Well, that was too big of a hint.
That voice hasn't been revealed in Codename Sailor V as I'm reading yet. Because I'm not through all of it.
No. Okay.
Well, you're reading a manga with no voices in it anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't have a theory of who the voice might be?
I have like maybe 2 guesses. And
What
I'm
are
not
your
gonna
2 guesses?
One is if Tuxedo Mask was a voice. But that's not quite right.
Okay. Then what's your second theory?
I don't know. I guess my dumber, probably not right theory than it being a different character is if it was the other cat. just talking to her from like the game.
Oh, like talking from the Sailor Moon game machine.
Well, because in Codename Sailor V, Artemis and V go down there, so they already know about it.
Yep.
Yes.
And I suddenly just now imagined like Artemis talking to them through like the thing, but that doesn't work because Luna goes down there and gets talked to by the voice.
You're right. That doesn't add up.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Well, but the Sailor
really
V comic, she's not in Japan.
Wait a second.
She's in London.
She's in London.
The whole time. Wait, V?
Yeah.
She goes to, spoiler, but you're almost there anyways. But
okay.
She goes to Japan at the end of it.
But
But
anyway,
she's born in Japan. And
she was, but she's in London now. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but either way.
That was just a fun little segue. So, Viewing Globe. Yeah, Todd. Back to the original point. Todd Habercorn is voicing Jedi, and we're big fairy tale fans. So sometimes that little Natsu voice will.
We are big fairy tale fans.
And then Orin High School is one of the twins, and he's Prince Ling in Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
It is a voice I recognize.
Todd Habercorn's cool.
Habercorn's great.
Yeah. Moving on, the girls see the cruise commercial.
Yeah, Usagi sees the commercial and I was like, whoa, I want to go on a romantic cruise. That sounds awesome.
We haven't completely abandoned. Did y'all have that problem in high school? Like, I just want a boyfriend. Like, just for convenience sake, like in high school or anything like that, or middle school or anything?
Sometimes, but I don't know.
I think I was too miserable to like entertain the idea of like caring for somebody else.
Well, yeah, it was pretty much like, I want love.
Yeah, that's how I was too. I was always chasing some kind of tail.
Yeah, well, I think...
I'm just like, someone love me. I don't love myself. Someone please love me.
Well, and it was really funny because, what was it, probably like 5 years ago? You and James disclosed that both me and Kelly were, quote, the it girls in our little group, and we...
You, not to me necessarily, because I had a crush on Kelly.
But in the overall general consensus.
You had consistently boyfriends, though. You were with Jeff for a while. I thought you had more than one.
Only 6 months.
Well, that's forever in high school.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh my god.
So.
Anyways.
But yeah.
You know, 6 months is a long time yesterday, Michael.
It's true. I did say that, but also I meant, since my girls are stupid phase was from like 13 to 15 years old, I was like, this is literally too much effort. I don't care.
No, my girls are stupid phase was like 9 to 11 maybe. No, I like girls young. I'm like, oh, girls are cool.
You were a lady man. You were a ladies' man early.
I was not.
But
I was this awkward
Again,
turtle.
Third time
you
reminder,
tried to be.
We are all cool.
I did not. That was Richard.
It's true.
Oh, that is so true.
Yeah. So. But yeah, our high school dynamics was really fun. No, everyone had a crush on someone at one point. No one asked anybody out. And it's like that was a nice confidence boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently there was a bunch of guys in our little friend group that wanted to ask me out, and no one did except this one here. So
and he actually ended up marrying you.
So
win-win. So.
He did.
Yeah,
so.
don't marry your high school sweetheart friends.
That's a total lie. But yeah.
Well, we're the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
But granted, we didn't marry out of high school.
No, we dated in high school for a while, and we broke up
for college,
and then we got back together years later, and now we're married.
So that was a convenience thing.
So
we still had an adult relationship before we got married.
Yeah.
Don't just marry your high school sweetheart.
No, it's a bad idea. Anyway.
And don't move out of a state when you get out fresh out of high school. It will not fix your problems.
Wow. But yeah, no, the whole...
Advice for your friends.
I don't think I was like boy crazy or anything. I think I was like boys are...
remember.
Alternating between boys are stupid and I want love, so...
You want to talk about core memories. I do have a memory of you with New Type magazine.
New Type.
Yeah, the anime magazine, New Type magazine.
Yeah.
New Type magazine and with
Y'all were
America
flipping through
magazine
it,
is
and
great.
you stopped because there was a picture of Yusuke Urameshi in his demon form. And you were like...
Pretty boy! It should have said something. It should have said something about my type. You know, long hair, pretty face.
Well, he's not the tough guy face, but he had that long black hair and he had all those tats all over his body.
Yeah.
And then every girl had to stop and pet the floofy. Shishomaru.
Shishomaru.
Gay, straight, whatever. You all love Shishomaru.
Yes,
Yeah, so true.
And
And,
then-
Yoko Kurama.
I was about to say, yeah, I
Can't
think
forget about Yoko
I
Kurama.
think
He's
there was
right in
just-
that boat.
everyone's panties were wet when Yoko Kurama showed up.
Not wrong.
Not
What
gonna
is
lie.
that?
Pretty boy, floodgates opens.
Kurama for me, I remember the time it was like, no, stay back. Kurama's got this,
Yeah.
and then he just murders a child.
Yeah, he killed that child. Yes, that's absolutely what happened. We'll have to talk about Yu Yu Hakusho one day because
great
I grew up
show.
hating Kuwabara and now he's like my favorite character ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray's the Kuwabara here. She's got all the spirit control.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, that's a good
basically.
analogy.
It's gender flip.
If I was going to break them down into roles, there's no fifth character.
Yeah.
But I would say Kuwabara is the Jupiter. He's the brute strength. He's also the guy that everyone thinks is tough, but he's really sensitive on the
I
inside.
could see that.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that. Yeah.
Kurama is the Ami.
And Ami, yeah.
And then
100%.
Hiei's the Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, angry ball of rage.
Yeah,
soft
Angry Ball
inside.
raised, yeah, and he's always quiet, always snipping at the other ones.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
But except the Ami equivalent, because like, no, you're smart, I'll respect you. And then Yusuke is Makoto. Or Minako.
Let's say you said
Yeah.
Makoto.
Yusuke is Minako, and then Botan Susaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anyways,
it started
Tangent
blasting.
hang left.
yeah.
But
So she brings an ad for the cruise to school, and Naru sees it.
she's like,
talking to Naru
Usagi,
about
that would
it.
be great if we could go on a romance cruise with a boyfriend. And then
Usagi, we haven't been hanging out together recently.
Yeah, I would have
oh,
realized
it's
we
not
weren't
even
hanging
bad
out.
yet. We're still seeing Naru.
Yeah, now you're still, at least you're still seeing her. So eventually you're gonna get to like, you never see them like hardly ever.
Season 3? She pretty much fades out. like,
Season 3, they have a special episode at least.
one
Yeah,
episode.
they have there's an episode
That's a,
with them,
but it's like
about
a
it.
big one. They have a Naru and Umino have a little arc for the first 3 seasons, and it's nice. But season 4 and 5,
Just a-
forget about it.
No
Yeah,
side
it's
characters,
just
like
not
straight up.
there at all.
Well, to be fair, in season 5, there's no time.
No, there's no time.
But anyway,
Anyways.
Michael's best friend Umino pops up. He's like, "I want tickets to the cruise."
I gave them to my neighbor.
Because the cruise happens after
they
my
needed-
curfew.
Yeah, it's
And
my
I have to go
curfew.
with a chaperone, and I don't want to do that. It's like, you could get Mad Puss. You take any of the girls in your class with you.
You could even scalp those tickets for money, but no.
No, you just gave them.
You've been aiming for a date with Usagi forever.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Usagi,
This
now
was
she
your
would dump you
end.
for a hotter guy. But still.
This was your end. At least get her on the boat with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be literally
Get those
riding on
brownie
the
points
ship.
generating.
Yep.
Should have given it to Honoka. No, to Miss Haruna.
Yeah, she really needs it, but we don't know how any of her dates went. So
Well, it was during the speed curse, so probably not well.
that's true. Probably not great. So she needs those tickets, basically. So Naru tells her like, oh yeah, there was a lottery down in the shopping district that they were giving away
Yeah.
tickets for the grand prize.
Yep.
And Usagi.
Keeps winning the consolation
10
prize.
10 times,
Yeah,
I
she
think is
says
what
10
she said.
times, but you only see her holding 3 like bundles of tissue.
Yeah, you
Like-
have to
like
spin a
four-
little
like
like I
four or
don't know
five.
what it's called. Does anyone
It's
know
like a
what
lottery
it's
wheel.
called?
I think it's like it's not expensive. It's like 50 yen. You spin a lottery wheel, and it also you can get these things in Japan if like you buy groceries. Like, oh, there's a wheel if you purchase at our store, or you can pay to get a roll. At least that's what Ben tells
and
me.
it takes out spits out a little a marble, and depending on what color the marble is,
I mean,
what
you've
prize
seen
you
anime.
win.
You've seen this thing.
Yeah.
It's that big hexagonal like.
It's the bingo cage, but it's not. It's all closed.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
marble.
it's
It's a
what-
marble cage.
Basically.
Yeah, and
Famous.
she got the red one.
So, and Ray is passing by.
She's in a different school uniform, so now we know Ray goes to a different school.
Yeah, Ray goes to a different school. She goes to a private
Goes to a
school.
private Catholic school.
Yes.
Which is funny
But she
because
works at a
she's
shrine.
a Shinto shrine, yeah.
Well, her mom is Shinto, but her dad is Catholic.
Yeah.
That's
Which is
weird.
apparently really common in Japanese families.
For one,
Yeah.
because I know Catholicism's like not the majority.
No, absolutely not. But Catholicism is
It has a presence.
it's very big in Japan. And
Well,
it's a
if
bit-
you ask any Japanese, like, are they religious? It's a coin toss, because even though they might go to festivals, they might go to the shrines and everything, Shintoism is just basically part of their culture. It's not really part of their religion. It's just, it's just how they live their lives. So
now there are like actual religious Shinto people.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how most Americans aren't necessarily religious, but they'll still celebrate Christmas. But it's not like a religious holiday; it's more of a family thing.
Yeah. It's just like tradition or what's
it's tradition.
expected.
It's what we're doing. We're having fun. Things like that. Shintoism's kind of like that over in Japan. But Catholicism is also it's a religion, but it's more relaxed.
Yeah.
So if you haven't had the chance, watch Kids on the Slope.
No,
It's one of the big things about it, and it's Kenshiro Watanabe. You're not going to go wrong.
It's a great show.
Wait, I thought his name was Shinichiro.
Was it Shinichiro Watanabe? It's the Cowboy Bebop man.
Yeah, Watanabe.
We're saying Watanabe, they know what director I'm talking
Yeah.
about. So anywho,
Anyways, so
Ray's
Ray's like,
why do you want to go on that cruise? That's dumb. You don't even have a boyfriend.
So then Ray
It's so stupid.
So then Ray puts her hand on the lottery wheel and then pulls a chautsu.
Well, yeah, she
so
like
everyone can fight.
Oh
she channels our spiritual energy, and she gets it.
Yep.
Surprise,
Can't argue with
surprise.
those results.
She needs to play the lottery, like the actual lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Usagi tries to get the tickets from her. He's like, come on, Ray, you didn't even want to go.
She's like, well, yeah, but now I kind of do.
And Mean Girl Ray
Sees Ami, who would never want to go on one of these, like,
be like, dude,
Come with
my
me.
friend,
my
come
friend
here.
Ami, let's go on a cruise together.
Let's go on
Ami's
this
like,
cruise together.
why though?
He's like, but Usagi really wanted to go. You should take her.
And Ray's
But-
like, I'm being a catty bitch right now,
Yeah,
so I need you to
total,
Yeah, Ray's not home.
total Mean Girl Ray in that episode.
Yeah.
So
There's
Usagi's
weird
all
pink
spying on them. She hears Ray ask.
And then there's the plot.
Oh,
Let's go
we
get
go.
boyfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to go on this cruise. We're going to scout for single guys. Normally I would play the romantic, but not from between these two. It's definitely all Mercury, Jupiter, and Mars, Venus if we're going to pair inners.
Anyways.
But we'll get to that later.
Anyways.
Get there when we get there.
Yeah.
So they go on the boat, and Usagi uses her moon power disguise pen to disguise herself as a beautiful photographer.
She goes full Meg Ryan.
Much to Luna's dismay, Luna was like, "No, you're supposed to use that power for good."
And so
And Usagi's like, "I'm gonna
puts
be a
her-
selfish bitch."
She puts her in a
Puts her in
little
the
camera
camera
case, and she takes
Yeah.
it on her with her
Notice
on the boat.
a photographer, not a photographer with a ticket, not a photographer who's supposed to be on the
photographer.
boat.
And what did she do? She went straight into the loading bay.
Yeah, she's a stowaway.
Yeah, she's got to like wait for the right time to come as a photographer. So Ray and Ami are on the boat. Ray is looking for love. She's got the red heels on. She's got a little red dress. She's like, all right, I'm closing my eyes.
She's out for blood.
And then Ami's like dressing for a middle school dance. She's got this cute long dress with the jacket over
Yeah,
it.
Little green bow
I
in the
like
back.
cardigans.
It's
cardigan.
cute. She's really cute. I'm liking Ami more than I normally have. I'm like, oh, Ami, look at you. And even Ami's like, well, if I'm here, I might as well, like,
Be presentable.
see if there's a side piece around,
Sure.
see what's up.
And
But
of
she
course-
notices they're all couples. She's like, Ray, we're not going to find boyfriends.
They're all couples here. We're the only two single people here.
And of course, Ray's like, well, maybe there's like somebody who's like freshly
Dumped.
freshly dumped, and we can catch him on the rebound. And I'm like, oh, that is not good.
And she's like, listen, women are bitches, and someone's going to take their boyfriend on this cruise just to dump them.
Yeah.
Some guy here is going to blow it, and I'm going to snatch him up and
It's like
Ray.
waiting until like right after Christmas, and they give you your presents, and then you're like, oh yeah,
about that.
it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, dude.
Damn.
That's too real.
She's on the prowl.
I'm sorry.
No one get in the way of Ray when she is looking.
So you see Captain Jedi. He's
Yep.
captain of this boat.
Yeah, and in his disguise, he has actually changed his hair color.
Yeah,
And his
for one
complexion
time. The
level.
first time
a
I've
little
seen
bit.
it. Yeah.
And then it's revealed that the ship is actually a dead piece of rust.
Yeah, it's
just
a
swung in
broken
the sea.
down ship that's been enchanted to look like
But
a fancy
Thetis
cruise
used
ship.
her
Yeah.
sea magic.
Yeah.
Right. I do have a question. So you know how they're talking about needing a chaperone to get onto the boat. How did Ray and Ami?
Don't
It
know.
was,
Yeah,
it was probably Umino being a nerd saying he needed a chaperone. He probably didn't need one.
But
Probably.
they're 14.
Yeah, well,
So-
A, it's a little different in Japan.
I mean, yeah.
B, a
but
story's got to happen.
I know.
Because especially when the series gets on and their designs change and they grow up a little bit, it's like you are not 16, you are not this age, you are a 22-year-old woman. Because you want to tell a story about young people so your young people can relate, but you want them to have the freedom of an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Power Rangers conundrum. Yes, we are 15. I am not a 28-year-old man playing a 15-year-old.
Right. No, it's just my type A personality.
No, yeah.
Like,
It's
continuity.
It's like how Jasmine's technically 15 in Aladdin.
Touche.
Yeah, it's like that. You gotta.
I'll let go of that bone.
Yeah, it's one of them things. It's just like throughout the entirety of Yu Yu Hakusho, all the shit that happens to Yusuke, he is 14. That entire series, and he is ripped like that. Come on, So
Right.
It's just the manga saying like, yes, it's average kid like you. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever I want now. With the story.
I'm a man.
Let's put them where they're young and don't have responsibilities, but can still have fun. Either way, Usagi's trying. Jedi catches her in the stowaway zone.
Yes. He finds her and Usagi's like, oh,
He's like, what are you doing
separated
here?
from my friends.
Well, even before that, she's like, well, what
a dreamboat.
He can be
dream
my
boat.
future boyfriend.
He can be my future boyfriend.
my future boyfriend.
Not even future husband.
No, that's why it's so funny. It's just so 14. It's like future boyfriend. Luna, it's my future boyfriend.
And I find it hilarious that Jedi's like, I'm getting a funny feeling. I feel like I need to watch out.
I think I've met this girl before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's getting a
he's
feeling.
feeling suspicious.
Luna's getting a feeling.
And he's feeling better.
Yeah, Luna's
But he's
getting
also-
a bad evil feeling from
and she's
the
getting
boat.
the bad thing, cat, full hunch, tail up, hair standing up.
Foosball.
Shake knows it's a big bad, but Usagi is just like, what is up, boy? I know you're in the Navy, so there's a 50-50 chance you're not into my type, but damn.
I'm available.
I'm so eligible.
So eligible.
She's clinging on to this dude.
On his arm. Like, she's
he's not
grasping.
necessarily hating it. Fetuses though.
She's grasping. She's
comes up.
grasping herself onto his body.
Yeah, and she's cuddling with him. It's like future boyfriend, my ass. You're on it. It's your
There's gonna
boyfriend
be
now.
some babies in the making. He's not careful.
Whoa.
Whoa.
14. Dial back.
So Thetis comes and interrupts their little
whatever that is. Yeah, it's like, what do I call this?
And takes Jedi away. So Usagi kind of follows them and is watching them through this little window, but you can't hear what they're saying. But they're all talking about their evil plan, and how they're gonna round everybody up. And
I was thinking this is it. They're gonna see that Jedi disguises himself.
And nope.
Well, and of course, part of me is wondering, did she not see that floating orb in front of them? Yeah, no.
Don't worry
She's like,
about
what
it.
are they talking about?
What's going on? Don't worry about it. It's
well.
maybe only evil people.
Who knows?
Either way, Ray is doing what I would do if it's a bust and you cannot find a boyfriend. You hitting the buffet, baby.
You and me both. I would go straight for the cheesecake. Forget the steak.
No, I was doing what Ray was doing. She was digging into some steak.
Yep.
Yeah. That's probably why
And always
we
like, can we
yeah.
stop eating so much?
Yeah, poor. And then another solidification that he is our Mercury.
Yeah. Is it like, Ami, can we do this and make less of a scene?
And then Ray was mad. She was looking for love in a
She
wrong
didn't
place.
get
And she
it.
didn't get nothing. She used her spiritual power for nothing. She's like, I'm getting my value out of this place. If I can't get it out of the med, I'm getting it out of the food. And he's like, I should have stayed home and studied the dictionary.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Forget the thesaurus. Forget encyclopedia.
Yeah,
The dictionary.
we're going to study the dictionary. I'm going to speak German, English, whatever, so good. Me
great.
and Muzzy got a date. Let's do it.
So there's an announcement about a show being held in the reception hall, and everyone needs to go to the reception
They
hall.
say the perfect thing about being an event you're just mad about. It's like, you want to go to that? We can check it out.
And he's like, can we try to go to get away
that?
from this food and just
Ray's like, fine. She is 2 steps away from being like a shonen protagonist with like, the bone with the meat on it.
Yeah.
It's not any particular like piece, it's just a bone with meat on it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna flip flop between her and Usagi every now and then. Like, who's gonna be more Goku this episode?
It's definitely Ray this one.
Definitely Ray.
So at the reception hall, Thetis turns into her monster self and she starts draining the energy.
I like that it wasn't a fade in; it was just one frame.
And then that's so. I don't know how this works, but Janet's like, "You idiot! You're only draining energy from couples. What about all the single ladies?"
All the single ladies, all the
Yeah,
single ladies.
so Ami and Ray don't have her energy drained at all because they're not a couple.
What? Are you draining their couple energy? How does this work?
I love that they set hard and fast rules. Is like if the plan is to do the radio station, is like we're getting all our listeners. If the plan is for everyone who comes to the pet store, it's only the pet owners. And if it's for people who get the clock, it's only people who bought a clock.
The most efficient plan was just get a busload of people and drain their energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the one in the Mars episode the most because it's like, cool, cut out the middleman, just steal the people.
Just take, which
just
this
steal their
is
energy.
kind of
It's
the
not
same
specific.
thing. It's just a cruise ship of
But
like
it's specific
600 people.
energy.
In this one, it's specifically couples energy.
It's like specifically stealing their anxiety energy. It's
Well, and what's would really kind of like both made me and Michael gasp was they're like, oh yeah, join us, like cruise, we had 666 passengers, and we're both like, no.
Oh yeah. The ad, like before when they see it back at school, is like. I hear it's a luxury cruise liner that can fit 666 passengers.
I do. It's a luxury cruise liner.
Yeah. And I almost feel like, did they edit that from 444?
They probably did.
Maybe, yeah.
But it's like, okay, and then the people haven't passed out yet, but then even Ami and Ray know what's up, like, I'm saying I can't even get my energy drained. So like, really, you're gonna call me out like this?
Oh, and they shade them too. They give them shade. They're like, you're on a cruise liner for couples, and you don't even have a boyfriend. I can get a boyfriend if I want.
We could have a boyfriend if we wanted.
And for solidarity, even Ami's like, yeah, we could.
Yeah, we definitely could if we wanted
Like,
to.
if I wanted a man, I could do anything I want if I put my mind to it. I'm just too busy studying.
Yes.
So,
And they fight these like putty monsters.
yeah, they fight little glooby
Slime. They're seawater
slimes.
monsters.
Yeah, seawater.
Yeah. No, I do have to say that Thetis's like character design, like her look, I think is one of my favorites.
Her look is really cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as interesting as Princess Dream Puppet
Princess
of Doom.
Dream takes the cake so far.
But Thetis is good,
but
and she's a special monster.
Aesthetics, I like.
She's like a special monster. She's like one of Barrel's personal monsters, they said.
Yeah.
And that's interesting.
Yeah.
And her name's Thetis, and we'll come back to that later with the Greek theme.
Oh, yeah.
But they all... They do the... Sailor Moon transforms, they do the fight, and I guess everyone passes out. That's enough distraction for the other two to fight. Mm-hmm. And they do the battle, and they just destroy Thetis, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray does Fire Soul twice.
She does. She does it once after they transform, after the monster tackles Usagi like through that window.
Yeah, that was
And
awesome.
then she like tackles her like through that fucking window.
That was cool.
And then so Ray does Fire Soul after they transform on like I guess the putties or whoever's in there.
Yeah, they did one.
And then they go outside to where Usagi is, and Mercury does her bubbles, and then Ray does Fire Soul again on Thetis. So she's the twice.
Yeah.
And they kill it, and then Jed's like,
she's her Moon Tiara, and they kill
I'm
the.
fucking done. He
not-
shows up, and he's like, I'm going to take all three of you. I don't care if there's three of you.
Done.
You're done. I'm not playing no more. And then,
Everybody got in the black hole.
Yeah.
and then Barrel's like, nope. Hey, guy. And then
Snatches
this
his
is...
ass.
She should not have done that because I think he could have taken them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he could have taken them out. And she's like, motherfucker, you took one of my personal monsters. And
You are
What the hell? She came on to me. I had to go along with her idea.
and I was going to kill them in cold blood.
Well, and I really wonder with Thetis's I'm sorry, Thesis What's her name?
Fetus statement.
Fetus. Yeah. Fetus sounds like fetus.
Yes.
Fetus.
I thought her name was Fetus when she first appeared. I'm like, I'm sorry, your name cannot be Fetus.
Yeah, it kind of took us. It did take us a second to actually hear her name after it was first mentioned. But I honestly, with her being Beryl's personal monster, if Beryl had done the attack design, if it wouldn't have been successful, because I feel like Jedi maybe kind of mishandled the plan a little bit, and that's why she was defeated so easily.
This wasn't Jedi's fault. Jedi even pointed out you're only draining couple energy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is completely Thetis' fuck up. And when Jedi seems to have the best plans, Bats in a Blazer and this, it seems to be the monsters that fuck up more than him.
Yeah.
Because he does fuck up a lot because he's Jedi. But
you think that Thetis is should be a stronger monster if she's Beryl's personal monster.
They took her out though.
Yeah.
We haven't really had a difficult monster yet.
Not really.
Yeah, I want to say the closest was. I don't know. We haven't had dire circumstances. That one, that one with the clock had
The most.
Oh yeah, that happened until
What about the one
Tuxedo's
where-
Mask saved
What
him.
about the one? Yeah, where Usagi. The other one where Usagi got frozen solid. Is that Bats in a Blazer? That might have been the Yusuke Amade episode.
Yeah, that's Bats in a Blazer. The closest she got into real peril was Cell Frame Jedi.
Oh yeah, she fought Jedi once.
Yeah.
And her Moon Tiara action just didn't work.
And he just didn't want to deal with Tuxedo Mask for some reason.
Yeah.
I guess Tuxedo Mask's bluff checked out, but he's just a
Yeah,
dude.
Punked on him.
Yeah, it's what? It's oh, no, bro, cool.
Faked him out. Yeah.
So either way, Beryl pulled the dumbest move.
It's it's just a prank, bro.
And then Beryl made the dumbest mistake in her whole career, and he could have done it. And she's like, "You're a dumbass. We're going back to the castle. We have McDonald's at home.
We're gonna
talk.
We're gonna talk. It's not gonna be a good talk.
Yeah.
And he's like, "This is not my fault. This is bullshit. But whatever."
She's like, "I'm taking away your Game Boy."
Thank God the National Guard was nearby, because when he leaves, the boat turns back into a rust bucket.
Back to normal.
Yeah.
Which means Ray didn't even get food.
What was she eating?
It was an illusion.
It was
It's an illusion.
It has to be an illusion, because if it's an alternative of the equivalent of what was on that ship,
Yeah.
it was an illusion.
Then it was either metal or some kind of bacteria.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not.
So,
She got the T virus for sure.
and then
Just
Ray
tetanus.
and Usagi are
T.
basically having a conversation. They're determined to have boyfriends for next time something like this happens.
Yeah, next time, Gadget, I'm gonna have a bow hunk.
Yeah.
No.
Did they ever go back on a boat? I feel like there was another boat
I
episode.
feel like there has to be another boat episode, but nothing comes to
someone
mind off the
season
top of my
3,
head.
there's
But
a
I
boat.
feel like
Out of the 200 episodes,
I'm sure there's gotta be
there's
another
I'm sure
another
boat.
someone
episode.
ends up on a gondola nearby.
Oh no, there's little
definitely
boats. There's
gondolas.
definitely little boats, and they're
I
definitely
don't know if
soon.
there's another cruise ship. I don't
feel like
remember.
there's
I feel
another
like there
cruise
has
ship
to be one,
episode.
but I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. But
They vow to have boyfriends, and good for them.
Yeah.
Well, good for them. And I'm just like, I just want to study.
yeah, I was
a
like,
lot.
So,
listen.
yeah. But no, we had no Tuxedo Mask this episode. We had
Yeah, surprisingly.
Beryl for 15 seconds.
And no arm workouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serial
So
business.
pretty smooth, easy peasy episode.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. It was one I completely remembered, though, so I think I might mistake it with another cruise episode. There's got to be another cruise
There has.
episode.
Oh, I'll look it up later.
But,
Yeah.
there we go. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it in reverse. Kelly, what was best?
What was best? Oh man, it's just like an okay episode. I don't know. What do you
It is
think?
pretty.
What was your best, Michael?
My best is Ray using her powers for no good reason, but to just psychically win a contest.
That was pretty
Just
cool.
benefit herself.
Yeah. Not even just for the funny of it's clearly just to spite Usagi, but I like. It's just one of the moments where they use their powers, and it's just for like a non-plot related thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's absolutely plot related. That's how the plot was for.
Or let me rephrase that. It's not for the
Their
fight.
mission.
It's not for
Do or
fighting the good
die.
fight.
Yeah.
And it's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like when you watch like a Dragon Ball character in like you ever see Goku in like the Revenge of Cooler?
Yeah.
Or the Cooler's Return. The second one with him, with Metacooler.
Oh yeah.
Where they go to the beginning. Remember in the beginning when Goku and Chi-Chi go to an interview or something, and just instant transmissions out of there. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because he was interviewing for School for Gohan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that where like they just use powers just
For selfish reasons,
like civilian situations, or for just non-combat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda, what was best?
Ray chowing down on that buffet because that buffet was mood.
Girl, I've been there. Kelly, what was best?
I'm just gonna say Ray and Ami's little
adventure.
Little girlfriend
adventure.
trip.
Yeah, I think that was fun.
Yeah, Ray trying to. I wish there were dudes for her to mac on. I don't want to skip right to worst. But worst for me is like there weren't even any boyfriends in the boyfriends episode.
Best for me is opposite of Amanda was Ami, just being there, being a solid friend, being hanging out, even to the point is like, well, Usagi wants to go, but I guess I'll go. She's breaking out of her shell a lot. She's doing more stuff. I'm sure, despite her mom never seeing her, I'm sure she's pleased that Ami's like, going out and having some fun.
She's got friends and she's like going out doing stuff.
We've already heard Michael's worst. My worst is going to be Beryl blew it.
Yeah, she sidelined.
She had him, and you threw him on the bench.
Yeah.
You blew it. Not that I want the bad guys to win, but damn, Beryl.
If you're gonna set it up, set it up.
Yeah, I think I might go with that because it's like,
especially since Jedi's my
had
boy.
him right there.
Yeah.
You could have at least seen like, give him a shot to see what he does.
Wait for Tuxedo Mask to be summoned in the 3 seconds where you don't see
I would have taken that over Beryl cockblocking him because at least he's gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Amanda, what's worst?
Worst is Ray just being catty, like the super bitch. I'm like,
you didn't bring Ami out of the goodness of your heart. You brought Ami to hurt Usagi.
Yeah, that was my negative take on the episode.
All right, I'm giving MVP to Ami.
Yeah.
Because she's just a solid bro. She's there for her friends. She's ready to go. She went to have some fun. She had some fun, I think.
Yeah.
Until the rust bucket, but Kelly.
Is it gonna be Ami or Jedi?
Oh, you can give it to Jedi. I mean, it's not his fault.
I mean, he had a good disguise this episode.
Yeah,
this is a really good disguise.
He put in maximum effort.
Yeah,
he was suspicious of Sailor Moon. I mean, Amanda, who's MVP?
I was gonna pick Ami.
Okay.
Ami was a good, solid character because like she was like, "Hey, Usagi really wanted to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you take her? So she's like advocate. And she did have fun. I find it hilarious at the buffet. She's like, can you like not eat quieter?
She's like the part in our heads that know when we're indulging a little too hard. It's like, please stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Listen.
Yeah. I was on the fence, but I'm gonna give MVP to Jedi.
Yeah.
I will say they did the thing I like back in the radio station episode where like Monster in Disguise continues to act like normal human being for a little while longer.
Yeah.
Because like Usagi like breaks open the door like, hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
It's true.
And then Jedi still stays in captain. He doesn't just immediately try to like just toss her into a black hole.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyone got anything else to say about the episode?
We have to do our rankings.
Okay.
Where do you think this one falls?
I put it fit like. Besides watching, I was gonna say besides watching Jedi kind of emote a little bit, I'd put it pretty low.
Yeah. So towards the end, we have.
What's on the bottom, and we'll just say if it's better or worse.
The bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4.
The bottom is the pet episode. It's better than pets.
So the last 1, 2, 3, the last 5 is like the radio one, the fortune teller one, the idol, Jim, and then the Luna episode.
I think it's above Idol because it's not as good as Leisure Suit Umi.
Yeah. Is the radio the one with the cell walk?
Yeah.
Oh man. I told myself I wouldn't rank high for memes, but yeah, I'd put it right below the radio station one.
So is that?
So you think of more than the fortune teller episode?
More than Leisure Suit Umi? Another meme.
That's a band episode. Ooh.
Yeah.
I think it's under you Shurumi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Down for
I
that.
wouldn't call this like a stellar episode.
No, it had good moments, but it had weird pacing issues too. There's just a lot of stuff just kind of happened.
Like sub-average.
All right, well there we go. What does that rank it at?
So that would be. Hold on. Cruise. And I'll post these after every episode. I'll post
this
the
is
new
episode
updated
11, right? That would
list.
put
This
it
is
at,
episode
like,
12.
go
1, 2,
12.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That would put it at,
9.
like-
This is episode number 10. This is rank number
Coming at you
10.
Number 10.
Wait, why do we have
Did we forget to rank an episode?
9, 10, 11, 12? No, it's 12. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
11, 12. So it's episode 9. It's ranked episode 9.
Well, this is the last.
9. So it's ranked 9th.
Well, this is the last episode of our recording session. So Kelly, go ahead and rip off that Band-Aid and tell us the name of the next episode.
Okay.
Because, you want to talk about poor naming conventions? Kelly, what's the name of the next episode?
So the next episode, I'll say the English title first. The English title is Fight to the Finish. The Japanese title is Girls Unite, The End of Jedi.
What? No.
Yep.
Be.
You can't be here already, but
No!
join us next time for a very special episode.
Oh man,
A very
Guardian
emotional
podcast.
episode.
Yep.
I've got to wait a whole week.
Yeah, we're gonna pull one out for
This is why we're like, I looked at
California.
the next episode, I'm like, man, look what the episode is after this one. Man.
Yeah, what a start to next.
Hold
next
them
time.
into your heart for a week.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hold them in your heart.
Hold them in your
everybody.
heart.
Pull one.
Savor the memes.
Pour one out for your host of the Midnight Hour, Jay Daito.
Yep. No more workout schemes, no more disguises, gang.
Yeah,
It's
right.
It's getting down to the meat.
We'll
Yeah.
have to see who's next in our lineup and see
it's another good boy.
what they've got
Yeah.
planned.
Jedi's stupid big brother.
He's pretty dumb too.
You got the smarter ones later on, because big surprise, there's 4 generals.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, Japan anime.
Yeah.
4 generals and a big bad.
Remember the 4 Saint Beasts?
Remember the big bad 4?
Remember the Elite 4?
Remember the 4 Dark Masters?
Oh god, I want to see if I have a few more. I almost said 4. Remember 4 Brothers starring Mark Wahlberg?
Sailor Moon has a lot of.
Remember the 4 Guardians of Heaven?
Remember the...
These generals, they call them the Shitanos, the
Shitanos,
4
generals, yeah.
4 Kings of Heaven.
Yeah, 4 Kings of Heaven.
So.
Oh wow, that's why I just said, because it's
Yep,
stupid.
that's why I was like, ha.
4 Gods of Heaven. I'm like, oh wait, that's them. The 4 gods of the 4 gods of China.
I see the way I usually do like the 4 is like I know about like the feng shui directions, like
Yes.
the white tiger,
Yep,
the
that's them.
blue dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
The blue
Yeah.
dragon, the vermilion bird, and the black tortoise.
Yes. Yeah.
One day we'll talk about Shugi Yugi. Oof.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Ooh, Shugi Yugi. That's a
That's a.
lot.
That's a lot. We'd have a heated discussions
Fushigi,
about that one. James has a lot of
James
thoughts
could
about
not
that.
be on that
James could not
podcast.
be on that
Well, there was
podcast.
also
He has a lot of
there was
thoughts
also an
about that.
offshoot too. It was
Oh, yeah,
Genkai.
Yep.
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
about
that
the
one,
black
that
tortoise.
one was rough.
Yeah,
That one's really rough.
That was. Oh man.
There are 4 generals in Magic Knight Rayearth. There's the 4 elemental cards in Card Captor Sakura.
Pretty much in almost every season of Sailor Moon, there's 4.
It's either 4 or 7 in Japan, because then you got your 7 deadly sins, you got your 7.
No, I mean in pretty much every season of Sailor Moon, there's 4.
Yeah, you
Generally,
have.
Yeah.
usually, well, not every season, but
Oh yeah,
a lot of them.
Diamond,
There's 4.
Sapphire, Rubius, and Emerald. These aren't spoilers; they're just names. You have
The 4 sisters, and there's
Yeah, the Amazon
there's 4.
sisters.
There's 4 in the 4.
Amazon Quartet. And
Amazon Quartet. There's nothing really for season 3, because that's the
No, it's the Witches 5.
Yeah,
so
it's the
that's
Witches
5.
5.
But
that's 5 then.
Well, you still have like the.
there's the animates.
The 4
There's 4
hour.
of them.
Yeah, there's
For
4
a big
of them,
quartet.
four
So,
minutes, but
yeah.
I'm not going to say their names because
No,
that's
don't
a
say
spoiler.
them. Just say I'll
Just
say
saying their
animates.
names is
Animates,
spoilers.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Okay, fuck it. I'm
Anyways.
gonna say them. There's Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Krillin.
Baby Mario.
Baby Mario.
yeah.
Baby Mario's the turncoat. The turncoat.
But then Tuxedo Mask takes it off, and it's just the stork who delivered him.
Oh my god.
Like, wow, the short made Mario tuxedo mask. I thought it was that Mamoru asshole. Damn.
Whoa.
That was way off.
Threw me off the trail.
I think that's going to be it for us today, gang. Let's just savor our boy, fond memories.
Yeah, we'll pour one out for Jedi.
We'll play
Yeah,
a little,
That'll be next week.
we'll play a little montage
episode.
of soft music with his best quotes at the end of the next episode.
All right.
We'll do
Everyone wear black at the next recording.
Yeah. And remember, everyone, Sailor Moon says, if the DM generated your character sheet, don't complain about your stat alignment. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Don't stab at me! I did what you told me to!
No, I just thought of something. I don't actually have complaints.
Hi, everyone. This is Michael editing for the Pretty Guardian podcast. Thanks for listening, and we'd love to hear from you. Our email is prettyguardianpodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter @SailorPGPcast. Our Tumblr is prettyguardianpodcast.tumblr.com. Go ahead and send us a message and keep the conversation open. I'm having a lot of fun running through this old gem of a show, personally, and I look forward to seeing it through to the end. Take care now.